Welcome into the Varsity Team Podcast. Here's your host, Nate Hesser. And welcome in, everybody. Welcome to this Friday night edition of the Varsity Team Podcast. I am your host, Nate Hesser here. Coach Nate is what I go by on the Varsity Team Podcast. How is everybody doing on this kind of stormy night here in Colorado? Please stay safe out there wherever you are. I heard some large hail is in the forecast. Maybe some tornado warnings out there. Who knows? So please stay safe wherever you are. But have a great Friday night. Enjoy the weekend. After a hard week of work, stay classy, have some fun. Let's get right into this thing tonight. Going to be a quick show. Just want to run down what happened this week in sports. Holy cow. Starting off the week, breaking news out of New York. Why are the Knicks getting rid of Tom Thibodeau? Holy cow. The guy that brought the Knicks basically out of wherever the Knicks were for all these years, having winning seasons left and right, having one step closer to the NBA Finals, and then go ahead and just get rid of the guy. Kind of a Mike Malone status here in Colorado. But still, Tom Thibodeau, definitely didn't see that coming. But welcome to New York. Welcome to the Knicks way, I guess. Tom Thibodeau, hell of a coach. Not going to have a hard time finding his next gig. But, man, what a shocker kind of to start the week off there on Tuesday. Tom Thibodeau getting fired from the Knicks. So we'll see what the Knicks do. The Knicks want some guy that's going to come in and be soft and whatever. I think it's going to help them get over the edge, get to the NBA final. But they're probably typical Knicks, and they blew this one, so they might as well just be dumpster fire next year. So that is kind of my hot breaking news top take right now. Going into the weekend was, man, what a shocker out of the basketball, basketball scene this week. Staying with basketball, man, what a game won last night against the old Pacers and the OKC Thunder. I thought I had that game under control most of the game. I was sitting there watching it, and I was like, okay, Oklahoma City came to play. Great game. Last 3 minutes were awesome. Man, that last 3 minutes to 2 minutes to 1 minute, holy cow, was that great. And then, of course, the buzzard beater at the end to beat OKC by Hillenbach. What a stud. Man, those Pacers got it rolling last night. And that's what I'm going for. I'm going for the Pacers. Pardon me. I don't know what it is about OKC that I dislike. They've never done anything personally to me. I guess because they're a Western Conference team, they go against the Nuggets. They're that team you just don't like. So that's kind of where I am with the whole thing with them. But yeah, so we'll see what it looks like from there. But Pacers, go Pacers. Hopefully get another dub. But great series. I want this thing to go all 7. I want this thing to be a barn burner all the way down to the wire. So hope OKC can make it a series. But if not, Pacers go out, get the dubs, take home an NBA championship. What else do we have? Oh, we have another final. We have the Stanley Cup final going on. Oilers getting a big home win on their ice for the Canadiens, getting the job done over the Panthers. Another great game. That game was back and forth all night long. Had its ups and downs, but McDavid, nice assist at the end, putting the goal for the win in overtime, letting the Oilers take game 1 of their series. Please tune into that series. That's going to be a great one. I'm kind of pulling for the Oilers in this one. I don't know why. I think it's because of the drought for the Canadiens. But I kind of wanted to stay in the United States. But I'm not a Florida fan when it comes to Florida sports. And Florida hockey just makes no sense to me. Ice and sun, just not my kind of thing. But yeah, go Oilers. Hopefully get it done. Connor McDavid, he deserves his ring. He deserves a Stanley Cup. The guy is a heck of a player. Probably the best player in the world at this time with Nathan McKinnon. So Nathan McKinnon got his. Why not Connor McDavid? It's his time. Go get it, Oilers. Abs. We'll stay with the hockey trend right now. Abs are signing a 3-year deal extension with Nelson. Nelson's a huge pickup that we got mid-season last year. He was big. He was big for the Avalanche. Defensive guy that plays both sides of the puck. He's like another Kel McCarr for me. He's gonna play in that first line. He's a defensive guy. He plays offense too, but he puts the puck in the back of the net and plays hard defense. That's the type of guy that needs to be on this team. He's a true leader, good guy to have in the locker room. But yes, go get him. Great job, Avalanche. Way to get that deal done. Broncos had J.K. Dobbins in, the running back from, if you guys don't know, the running back from San Diego. He's been with San Diego the last couple of years. J.K. Dobbins, definitely a move I want to see happen with the Broncos. J.K. Dobbins is a veteran. He's young still. He's got the potential to be a great running back, and he adds depth to this running room, which we need, and a veteran presence. So please, Broncos, get this done. JK is out there. Go get him. I also would like the Broncos. He is also he's an injury risk kind of a player, but still, when he's healthy, he's a hell of a ball player. Go out, get him, see what happens. I think he just has more depth to that room that we need dearly in this Broncos offense going into the 2025 season. I know Chubb's out there too. I would love to see how he's feeling off his injury from last year with the Browns. But I think Chubb's out there. So maybe peek at that, see what's out there with him. But J.K. Dobbins is actually interested, came to the building, hosted him last night at the Broncos facility. So please keep him in town. Let's make that happen. I wanted to talk a little bit of Rockies baseball for you all tonight. That's kind of the main hot topic that I have. I'm very, very frustrated with this team, to be straight up honest with you. As a baseball coach myself, having a baseball background, studying the game, this may not be a player's. It's definitely an ownership thing. Our ownership is garbage across the board. But I don't think it's a coaching thing. It's not a player's thing. You can only coach what you are given, okay? You basically got a AAA, AA players sitting there playing a Major League Baseball schedule. That's what you have. When I've watched this team play this year, they have the right tools. They have the right fundamentals. They're just overmatched. That's what it comes down to. They're overmatched hands down. Any team they play. We don't have the veteran presence. Our one veteran, he just complains about his back being hurt 24/7 because he laid on some mat at the next Hotel 6. But, man, grow up, grow a pair. Bryant, I'm calling you out, but man, you're getting paid a ton of money to sit there and do nothing for the Colorado Rockies. And you call him your veteran? McMahon's doing what he can, but still, he's not one of those top guys you put up. Yeah, he'll probably be an all-star this year, but he's the only all-star we have on the team. But there's a lot of good talent on this team. They're just not ready for the moment to shine right now. And it starts with pitching, too. You got a young pitching staff. They need to develop. It's all about development. And I think they have the right coaches in place to do that. It just needs to get better. And they need time to grow. But it's not happening right now at the MLB level. That should be happening down on the AAA, AA level, down in the minor league system. These players have heart. They're going out there every day, busting their ears to put a product onto the field for being the worst team in the league. I give them props for that because they're working hard. And winning these last 3 games, going into having a win streak going into the Mets tonight or this weekend, man, doesn't that feel good for them? I'm proud of them for working their tails off. I cannot blame the players. They're doing what they do. They're just overmatched. They're overmatched each and every night that they play baseball. And they did what they had to do this weekend. This is where it made me proud because they did what they had to do this weekend. They went to Miami, which is another team that is pretty much garbage. And they went to Miami and got a good sweep. Because that's a team that they can face. That's a team that they can manage against. That's a team they can actually play against. But when you go up again, when you play the LA Dodgers, you play the Padres, you play these teams in our league and in our schedule that are at the top, you're going to struggle night in and night out. That's just the bottom line. That's just how it's going to go. So very frustrated. I'm frustrated that we care about more of our beer sales and our food sales than we do our players. And it's not right for these players, not right for this coaching staff to be treated like this. So our GM needs to get off his ass and start doing something. Our ownership group needs to either figure it out if they want to either be invested in baseball or sell. Sell. When I say is sell, because that's what the team needs. We need to get an owner in here that cares about the game enough and cares about this fan base enough to know, put a product on the field, more fans will show up, but winning brings you championships, and it puts fans in the stands for you to make more money, to bring more talent in, to get more championships. That is the key. That is my little rant. I was pissed off. The Colorado Rockies are pissing me off because I don't want to blame the players or the coaches. But, man, ownership, GMs, get your head out of your ass and let's go. Figure this out. Moving on to next week, we have the U.S. Open. Next week, golf, another major. Keep an eye out for Scotty Scheffler. Holy cow, Scotty just keeps on winning. He has almost more wins. I saw this thing. He had 3 more wins than the Rockies did in the month of May or something like that. Some crazy stat like that. But Scotty just keeps on winning. But, man, I'm a huge golf guy, so please get out there. Watch the U.S. Open next week. He also got the French Open finals of tennis happening this weekend. And then right now we got the end of the second inning, and the Yankees are putting a whipping on the old Red Sox, 7-0. Then the Rockies kick off the Mets series tonight at home. Then we got bottom of the first, Philly and Pittsburgh. You are tied up at 1-1. But yeah, man, full of good sports this weekend. Have at it. Have a great time. These are kind of my hot take, little 15-minute broadcast tonight. Please, if you like what you're hearing, hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, X. I'm going to start going live with these things here soon. And then I'll have people dropping in and out. My buddy Jake will be back here next week. Top in. We will get things done. Hope you have a great weekend. And I will see you guys next time. This is the Varsity Team Podcast, and I am out. See ya!